Here's the dress that I've been working so diligently and hard on, guys. So I basically used the stockinette stitch, and it's a pretty lengthy dress. As you can see, there are some minor imperfections. I still have to I still need to block this, but this is just what it looks like unblocked. And of course the back is just straight up stockinette stitch, and it's well, actually no, let me turn it around for you guys. With the back, I just did a little bit of the knit stitch on both sides instead of stockinette stitch, just to give it a little bit of texture to go with the front portion that I did. And it came out way better than the first time, guys. I actually am glad that I started this over. This actually was my own design with a little bit of help from another design, just to give me the measurements that I need. This is the side part of the dress. I still have to add the sleeves and sew where the borders are before the sleeve. So what I actually did was I used circular needles because I didn't want to do front and back. So I did circular needles, and then I broke it in half to do the top border portion and the back portion. And they're different, and I'm gonna show you. So they're different because of course the back is going to be a little wider and higher. So of course I worked stockinette stitch all the way up along this portion, and then here I did stockinette stitch, and you know I have to have a little bit for the neckline. So there's a couple things I need to touch up. Like here, I'm just going to put some stitching to tighten this part up. I mean, this was like a first for me to create my own little thing using another pattern's measurements, just to get what I needed just to get where I needed to go with this whole thing. So here, got to sew that up and sew this part up also. But I wanted to just show you guys just the process a bit, and I'll show you guys the sleeves. Okay, so wanted to show you guys my hat. So the Irma hat, I guess it didn't come out bad. It came out, you know, how the pattern was. But when I got up here, it's a little scrunchy. I don't know if I should add a ball to this. I don't know. But what I will say is this: the Irma pattern, it was a free pattern. As I told you guys, I think it was 3 videos ago that I was going to work on this Irma hat, and that it was a free pattern. I may have gotten it off of Ravelry. I think it was Ravelry. Really, really simple. You're doing a lot of slip, slip, knit, and knitting 2 together. And that's how you get these designs here that's on the hat. So I'm going to try this bad boy on. Okay. So it's not bad, but I think I might get this hat away. Like, I don't know. I may give it to someone who actually needs a hat. I've yet to make anything for myself, which is crazy. Haven't made anything for myself. Everything I make is always for like somebody else. So my next project is going to be a shabooey sweater for myself. And once I go through my patterns and I pull it out, you know I'm gonna do a video and show you guys. And I will try my best to video as I do it, so you guys can see what I'm doing. I think that'd be cool. I think it'll be fun. So the sleeves to my dress. Okay, so I did quarter sleeves. I did knit 1, purl 1 for this bottom portion, stockinette stitch, and then I just did the garter stitch all the way across. And I'm gonna sew these bad boys up, and we'll have our short little sleeve. So it's a short sleeve, but it's not a short sleeve because I wanted to do a dress that could be worn all around the year. That way she has some options. And oh, she's an Eagles fan. So I'm gonna put this on the sleeve, on the side, on the sleeve. I think that'd be cute. Or maybe, because the green in this is a little different from the green that's in the dress. So I don't want to throw it off too much. So I think if I throw it on the sleeve, then that'll make things work. Let me say that. It'll make it work better that way. So that's what I want to do. And I wanted to just say to you guys who haven't created your own pattern or design or whatever, doing this dress was great because I was able to find my errors. I was able to kind of see where I went wrong with things and know where I need to stay in my lane with this dress, because this dress just really needed to be simple and not all crazy how I tried to do it the first time. The first time it was cool, the front portion, the front panel was cool, but the back panel is where I tried to get a little funky with it, a little too spicy, and it didn't work out. So I frogged it. And as I said, doing the dress, it was great because doing it over, the dress came out better than it did the first time, and I was able to add some stripes in it. So now we have some stripes, and you know, we have a little texture. So instead of trying to go crazy on the back how I did at first, it's just a little texture, just a little something to bring in the two textured little borders I did on the front and the back. It's simple, it's not, you know, extravagant, but I can honestly say I did something that I created, and I had a little bit of help by using the Vogue magazine. So I took bits and pieces from the Vogue, which is how I got my measurements correct, because I've never done a dress before, and I was like, I want to do this dress, I want it to be great, I don't want it to be funky, but I made a mistake and it's cool. Making mistakes is fine. So just to give you guys a little encouragement, you can create your own design. You can create your own texture in whatever it is you want to design. So if you want to do a turtleneck sweater, okay, find a pattern that's a turtleneck sweater and look at the measurements. And whatever type of stitch you're going to do, make sure it's according to the stitches that's in that pattern. And if you're doing something that has, let's say you're doing a stockinette turtleneck sweater, but you want to do the knit stitch, the garter stitch, and this is in the stockinette stitch. Well, all you got to do is you're doing the same stitches, the same amount of stitches, but you're just doing garter. Now, if you're trying to do something with like a box texture or something of that, then you want to find something that has those same measurements as the sweater, but it's going to tell you how many stitches you're going to need. And they have different apps for that, but for someone who isn't really app savvy and you're kind of like, I need a book, then I would say, okay, look at what you need as far as the box texture. You may be able to find a sweater that's box texture or something, and you can just add your own flavor to things. So with this, I was just stepping out the box a little bit. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna step out the box again, because my goal is to be able to just design my own stuff however I want to do it and learn different techniques. So I have different knit books with different knit stitches, and I have books for sewing and stuff like that. So I'm really just trying to find my way. I really am just looking to find my way. And this was my first real test. So I say you could try it the way I did it. I may not have explained it to the best, but I was just trying to explain to you guys how I did it. So I hope it was helpful. And if it wasn't helpful, I'll try to, explain it to you guys in a different way. But that's pretty much what I did. I looked at the measurements of another dress pattern and I turned it into my own, adding length, adding my own little texture to it, changing the sleeve to how I wanted the sleeve to be, because I didn't want it to be a short sleeve up here. I wanted to give it a little more length. So I just played around with things. And the great part is the lady I was making this dress for, she's only about an inch taller than me, but she's small and petite. So it works. Don't think that you can't do it. Don't think that you can't be creative, because you can. you just got to take the time out and play around with things. This dress took me about 3.5 weeks to redo it. The first time around, it took me a lot longer because I was just trying to really feel my way. So the second time was the best time, and sometimes the third time is the best time. Like this hat, I'm not really feeling it all like that, but it wasn't horrible. I can always redo it, and I think I'm going to redo it with thicker yarn instead of using the size 3 yarn. I think I'm gonna use a size 4 yarn. I don't know, but when I do it, I'm gonna show it to you guys, because y'all are my fun friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit and actually take time out to watch my videos, and I appreciate it. What else was on the agenda? So I'm gonna show you some clips from the soaps that I made, because I made soaps for someone, a friend of mine, who she wanted to give away some of my soaps as gifts. So I did that, and I'll show you the different bars that I did. I think I have another clip for you guys. Oh, some clips of my man in the gym, so you guys can see how my son is definitely progressing with his workout. And for his birthday, which was on the 30th of December, we went to the gun range because that's something he wanted to do. So I'll show you guys a clip of that also, and a picture of his target. He did really good for his first time shooting handguns, and we're out in the country, so he shot with a shotgun and stuff like that. So our next adventure is going to be to paintballing. I've never been paintballing, so it should be fun. He's never been. It's something that we wanted to do. And last but not least, I made some shea butters. This butter is more of a nourishment butter. It has mango butter, cocoa butter, shea butter, nourishing oils and essential oils in it that is just going to help to moisturize the skin. So, excuse me, allergies. So I made that. I posted on my Etsy site. If you guys would like to try it out, I'll put the link to my Etsy shop, and you guys can check it out if you want. I'm happy with the butter. It's not, you know, a big scent that you can't put perfume or anything on if you like to wear perfume, but you can wear it by itself, or you can wear it, you know, wear it with perfume. You can wear it before you go to bed and moisturize. You can wear it before you go to work and moisturize. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot. You only need a little bit. So I'll actually post a picture of the butter as well. And I'll be working on some soaps. I'm actually making some soap now. I'm making a lemongrass soap, and I'm making pink lemonade soap. So I'll be posting that on my Etsy shop as well. I'm trying to get back into that because I've kind of fell back from doing online sales, and I was working a lot of the vending events. So I'm getting back into trying to upload stuff to my Etsy shop. So check it out. Give me your thoughts. And I am glad to be back showing you this dress finally. And oh my gosh, it was a fun time doing this dress. And I'll show you guys the finished product once I sew the sleeves and attach everything to the dress. And once I, what is the word that I'm looking for? Block it. So once I block the dress and sew it together, I'm going to do another video showing you guys that, and talk to you about what, you know, the new project that I'll be having going on, which is to create my own sweater for myself. Well, it's not my sweater. It's going to be a Shibui knit sweater, but it'll be for myself. And the project that's going to be after that will be my own crochet hoodie. So I'm gonna crochet a hoodie. We'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out the first time, guess what? I'll frog it and redo it, because it's something I really want to do for myself. It's time for me to take care of me, because I'm always taking care of everybody else. So thank you guys so much for taking time out to watch my video. I am glad to be able to show you guys such a phenomenal progress on a dress. I hope that you guys are having a great start to your year, and that you guys are getting your goals and your visions together on what you plan to create and what you plan to do. I look forward to hearing your comments. Well, I look forward to seeing your comments below on anything that you are working on. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what your goals are for crocheting, knitting, or just in general. You may want to travel. I don't know. But I would love to engage with you guys. And I will see you in another video. As I say always, love, peace, and many, many blessings. Like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will be so, so grateful. Have a good one. So guys, I spent the weekend soaping, like seriously soaping. And this isn't even all the soap I made this weekend, but there's a mixture. So we have watermelon here with rose clay. We have almond soaps, juicy soaps, shimmer, turmeric soaps over there, lavender, olive oil soaps, more coconut oil soaps. It's just a mixture. I have some exfoliating soaps in the back. So it was a very busy weekend. I'm happy I made all these soaps, and I hope that those who receive the soaps are very pleased with their products. So I will show you the other things that I've been doing this week, but I wanted to definitely show you guys all the soaps I made that will be a part of a giveaway for one of my best customers, Georgette. She's doing a complete giveaway in her business of my soaps to a variety of people. So I'm very thankful for that, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I actually need to post some soaps onto my Etsy shop so that any of you who wish to try some of my soaps, you can buy from my Etsy shop. Once I get some more soaps made, I will upload. Right now, I'm like completely out of soaping ingredients, so I have to restock and be ready for 2020.